Hello there, good afternoon to you. My name is Baba Sandra. I've been here the latest in the world of sports. We are coming back from a heavily packed weekend. Let's start on a victorious note. I'm not talking about Manchester United, of course, but I'm talking about the senior national female team of Ghana, the Black Queens. Now, they are the champions of the maiden Wafu tournament after earning a hard-fought 1-0 victory against the host nation, Ivory Coast. Now, this came as a sweet revenge for the Queens, who had been beaten initially in the group stages by the Ivorians. Nana Kwame Asamoah has more.
Ghana are champions of the maiden Wafu Women's Cup after the Black Queens earned a hard-fought 1-0 victory against host nation Ivory Coast. Janet Ejiri's goal in the first half ensured the Black Queens got sweet revenge and also win the glittering trophy at stake. The Queens were beaten by the same margin in the first match of the competition against the Ivorians. Beyond the bragging rights, it is also a historic feat for Ghana's coach Mercy Tego, who is acting as the interim coach of the Black Queens after Masou Didi Dramani resigned last month. Tego, a former player, becomes the first female coach to win a trophy with the Black Queens. However, she will be hoping for the big one, that is the Africa Cup of Nations, which gets underway in November.
On behalf of those current Black Queens that you are seeing, I want to thank you so much for your support and encouragement. Even though many are people who never had hope that this team could bring something like this, but God has been on our side. We've been able to go and achieve something. I want to thank you very much for your support. Thank you.
The two sides reached the final in contrasting manner, but they both showed quality in tactics and pattern of play. The Ivorians beat Ghana 1-0, Niger 6-0 and drew 1-1 with Burkina Faso before beating Mali 2-0 in the semi-finals. The Queens, on the other hand, recovered from their initial slip to secure two emphatic wins against Niger and Burkina Faso before that significant 5-4 win on penalties against Nigeria. But that was not enough to steal the show from the Ghanaians, who dominated with individual honors as well. Skipper Portia Boache took the armband in Elizabeth Ado's absence, finished as top scorer with 4 goals and 3 assists. Grand final hero Jane Ejiri picked the player of the tournament, while Ivory Coast custodian was named best keeper. Deputy Sports Minister Pius Hajide was at the airport to receive the Black Queens and congratulate them on their success.
We are here this evening to welcome the Black Queens, the playing body, the technical team and the management of the Black Queens, on behalf of the government and people of Ghana back home from their heroic expedition in Côte d'Ivoire. I, on behalf of the Honorable Minister, want to first of all congratulate the coach and the team for doing a yeoman's job or a yeowoman's job. Again, they have made their country proud. And we are excited about the performance of the female senior national team, the Black Queens.
All right, so talking about trophies, Kumasi Asante Kotoko won the last edition of the MTN Cup, but they failed to progress beyond the preliminary stage of the CAF Confederation Cup as Ghana's representatives. So, after that shambolic performance on the African stage, they happened to sack their coach. And now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko have appointed former Ghana Under-17 coach Samuel Paa Kwesi Fabin as head coach for the 2017-2018 season. The 59-year-old takes over from former head coach Steve Pollack with immediate effect. Queen Star Ejapon has more.
Former Ghana Under-17 coach Samuel Paa Kwesi Fabin has signed a 1-year contract to take charge of Asante Kotoko ahead of the 2017-2018 season. The 59-year-old experienced local coach and UEFA Pro license holder takes over from former head coach Stephen Pollack. The British trainer was relieved of his post barely 48 hours after Kotoko's elimination from the 2018 CAF Confederation Cup at the first preliminary round by Cara Brazzaville. Paa Kwesi Fabin, who is rejoining the Porcupines after a 3-year stint between 2009 and 2012, has the task of building a winsome side with Kotoko, and he tells Asante SC.com his delight in joining the club and pledges to work hard to put it at an appreciable level. He first worked with the club during the Herbert Mensah era, where he was in charge of the club's youth side, which produced budding talent who went on to play for the senior team. In 2009-2010 season, he was hired again as head coach but was sacked with 6 matches to the end of the season. The new coach met his assistant Akakpo Patron shortly after the signing and would meet the rest of the technical team and the playing body at the Adako Jachi training grounds today. Paa Kwesi Fabin previously coached Hearts of Lions and Hearts of Oak and has also been the interim head coach of Inter Allies before becoming the head coach of the Black Starlets side.